Now we'll get another chance with a series of more storms moving in beginning today, but out ahead of it, boy, beautiful view from the Natural History Museum camera looking out across the valley. We've got good air quality and it's forecast to stay that way for the next few days as we get these storms coming in. So that's something we won't have to deal with, the smog. We'll get a break from that for a little while with this active weather pattern. Now the temperature in Salt Lake is 33, a little bit above freezing. Park City, you're starting out at 20. It's in the mid-20s in Moab, Blanding, Cedar City, a little bit above freezing in St. George. Or it's 37. A lot of these readings are about 5 to 10 degrees lower than they were yesterday, so you might need a better jacket. Otherwise, widespread clouds and the snow becoming more widespread over northwest Utah. It hasn't filled in along the Wasatch Front yet, but by mid-morning it will be. So the earlier you head out during the commute, the better off you'll be. Now the storm is dropping in from the Pacific Northwest. The brunt of it heads toward north, but the tail end of it slides across Utah today, and that's just the first in a series it'll be moving through over the weekend, bringing heavy snow at times to the mountains. Now today, mostly cloudy with a high of 42 in Salt Lake City. We'll have a good chance of some rain and snow showers with some accumulation possible. In fact, the brunt of the storm hits the far northern part of the state. Snow expected over the northern half of Utah. The farther south you are, the less likely it is. And in the southern third of the state, it'll become partly cloudy today. In St. George, you'll climb to 52. So starting out overcast with the snow showers becoming a lot more likely by mid-morning or so, and then heading into the early afternoon. It could become heavy at times. We might get some accumulation. We'll get a little bit of a lull during the middle of the day, and then potentially heavier showers developing late afternoon into early evening that could very likely have an impact on the commute. Those will taper off overnight before we get another round of wet weather moving in tomorrow. So we'll get that series of storms keeping it pretty active for the next 4 or 5 days. But in terms of looking at the next 18 hours or so, there could be 3 to 6 inches along I-84 between Tremonton and Snowville. So again, the far north getting hit hard. Other parts of eastern Box Elder County could have 1 to 3 inches. Ogden Valley 2 to 4. Other parts of the Wasatch back farther south would have lighter accumulations. Northern valleys could get up to 1 inch or so of snow, more than likely less than that, couple inches on the benches. Northern mountains 6 to 12 inches today, but we could be looking at 1 to 3 feet by early next week when that series of storms winds down. Chance of some rain showers in St. George this morning, otherwise becoming partly cloudy. Staying that way heading into the weekend and warming all the way up near 60 by Sunday. And in Salt Lake City, we'll get more rain and snow tomorrow, but these storms will be increasingly warmer with higher snow levels, so it'll mainly be rain in the valleys for much of the weekend, even though some snow will get mixed in at times. A better chance of that by Monday of next week. Will dry out by New Year's Eve, but it gets a lot colder with a high temperature of 37 by then.